We will see. And we're live. It is AtlanticScrum. It's Sam and Michael. Yeah. So, Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Let's. Yeah. Well, Michael and I were just talking about local support, but I guess for the sake of it, let's check in with Michael. Yeah. Um, what's what's eating you? Well, you were just telling me you've just worked on. I guess I'll look on the screen share. You've we just had the client meeting, which you were in. So screen share. Come on, screen on. And so after the client meeting, you immediately fixed a CSS bug that we discovered, which
Yeah.
was like
Yep.
related to this thing. So well done, and I've got that coming through into develop. And we were just talking about this this process of this is my organization feature, and you were asking about a note in the tracker, which is saying like misleading
It
instructions.
says and need information in the login field about what's going on.
Yeah, I think it's basically it's this thing here. I think that's confusing. If you think you were already in there and you now just want to sign up, then we could remove the new organization question
Mm.
mark, and it could be replaced. I think people clicking on "This is my organization," it almost always are they. I would expect them to be people who haven't already got logins. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, so almost it's sort of, it would be ideally it would like pop up and it would be in the flipped thing, so it would pop up and it would be like this. But that makes sense, right? If you click this is my
Yeah.
organization, right, then it's gonna like sign up and then already a member, log in.
Right.
So that anyway. But it all yeah. I got a note from Thomas saying he can't jive with us. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions or thoughts about that?
So you basically want it to pop up in the sign up state rather than the login state.
I think that makes more sense at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other things like maybe the profile is gonna change over time. Like maybe in the future, everyone in Harrow will have one of these logins, and there'll be the main people using it will be people who are. But who knows? At least it seems like this is kind of conflicting information.
Hmm.
It's like
Right.
explicitly confusing. So at least if it popped up like that, I think people have a better chance of going in. Anyway, that's
Right.
what that means there in the tracker, which is
So can we get that into the tracker more explicitly, I guess?
we could. Where does it say? Where is the?
It's in the description, but
Okay,
you could also put a task in.
so we could put in here. Easy fix would be to show sign up by default instead of login. Uh,
You can make that a task too, so then
yeah.
we can.
So new organization is misleading in this context. Okay, and then so this is like make sign up be default when non-logged in user clicks
Clicks
on the T
Timo.
button. Yeah. Okay. Uh,
I,
so
th-
go
I think we've implemented the streamlined flow for existing users, right?
on.
That was the pull request you pulled in yesterday.
Right. Indeed.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I think although this part of it as well. I mean, maybe arguably this should be split into a separate feature. It's like when approved. I mean, I think at the moment the user gets approved, I don't think they're notified. Um, and even if they log in and they've been approved, there's nothing to let them know that they were
It
approved.
feels like it's an epic, more like an epic.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Different things, but
we could like I mean, what have we got? It's called Timo streaming. Yeah. Anyway, well, let me. I'll leave that up to you. Like, since you're kind of got your hands dirty in there, feel free to split it up into an epic and break out,
Mhm.
different stories. Um, Okay, yeah. So the thing that I'm just working on, which I just kind of hackily forced simple formatting into. Do I have simple formatting up here? It's gone away. I don't know. It's gone now. Into the volunteer ops, so that this long description that I've just pushed in there is working. I guess we're going to probably have more requests for that. Anyway, I will carry on. I guess it's my immediate thing that I'm going to work on was I was just going to push in those few more things. I was going to do the WSO client meeting, but Thomas is not available. I'm going to, I guess, once I've got these local support trivia things out of the way, I need to get back to makers and things. Yeah. So yeah, that's a real shame about Sasha. Yeah. What about you? Are you're kind of free now for pairing?
Potentially, it depends. I have
Yeah.
some studying to do and stuff.
Okay. Cool. Um, I guess is there anything that we need to? Well, right. So I didn't need particularly to review the. You already. I mean, I kind of reviewed the meeting and sorted out different bits and pieces and added chores and features. I guess one thing that we could do, although it's not. So maybe we should leave it for another time. Is we've got. I guess.
I'm
Go on.
I'm finding that I'm pairing more at night because
Yeah, totally.
Marion
Yeah,
and I are pairing together at night more
that's great.
than during the day, except maybe on weekends.
Yeah, that's. I'm very pleased that Marion's continuing to make time, given she's got her full time job and broken ankle and other things going on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think the only things that are immediately on my mind here are these like. So I think that the priority for the client is updating this email thing that we talked about in the
Right.
beginning of the summer, and then I guess at least this change of the map. I guess I'd like to get these two things voted on here. I mean, the updating the email template just to change the text, that we could easily
It's
go
clearly a one.
right. So let's just put that in there, and then I guess I should. What I want to do is, I guess something else, which would be like, have I got something there? Making the default device include banner and logo. Update your clicking on symbols. Update your charity information. What is that? Huh. This is a stub suggestion. The client forwarded that she liked from another site. Update your charity information email. I don't know what that means.
What did I put that in there?
It seems like that. Um, I'm just
Which
gonna.
one was it?
I'll post the link to you.
Support email forms for orgs that don't give
Oh
emails.
no, sorry, wrong one. Cleaning up simple issues. There, you update your charity email information. Don't. I mean, what I want to do here was like allow admin to edit email contents. I think this is like a uh, and see email for they are sent.
Oh, that means I think that is like this idea she has that maybe once a year we would send out
Oh,
emails to
okay.
all the registered users reminding them that,
Right, right,
you
right,
can update if you have new information.
right. E.g., annual reminder to get people to update their details. Yep. Okay. And then we've got this one which is like change some of the map markers to be smaller, appear as dots. Um,
Mhm.
so I guess we've got this is sort of tied in with. I mean, potentially it's kind of a relatively small change to the existing map, but I guess as we're going further and further out of date with the map, who knows what kind of complexities it would snarl us into. But I mean, there's an extent to which we want to kind of move over to a completely different kind of map. But anyway, any thoughts on this one, Michael?
In terms of points.
Well, I mean, ideally I mean, Amal's now here, so we could even be doing a blind vote. But any like do you see this story as complex? Can you imagine some? Does it sound like straightforward to you?
It could be. I mean, there's some time with design, right? Didn't Alex get us new icons
We
too?
do have new icons. I mean, I think that in the first instance we could just make some of the dots appear smaller. But I think what would be great would be if we could, we can distinguish.
Seems like we've lost your screen share for some reason.
Yeah, it's still coming through here.
Hmm.
I think
Anyhow,
you have to select Sam's on the bottom, otherwise
I
it
am,
just.
yeah, I do have Sam selected. It just shows his profile picture.
I'll reshare.
Okay, there it goes. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. So.
Simplest thing possible, right? Change the
Yeah, so the
mark.
simple thing would just be to make some of the dots smaller. I think the idea of things that have never been updated by anybody in the system should be made smaller. So
Is the size controlled by CSS, or what's the mechanism for controlling the size?
to be honest, I don't know. I mean, I think it's JavaScript. It's going to be JavaScript. Like basically, it's the JavaScript interface for Google Maps. So if we look at the view for the, I mean, I guess we've got this sort of a whole plugin that generates the thing, but ultimately it's going to be inspect element. There's going to be JavaScript in the page, which it's not that one.
It's going to be a pain to do an acceptance test for that.
Well, the way we've always done the acceptance test before is
We just scrape the JavaScript.
Yeah, we just basically say, look, if this is the correct JavaScript that appears, which I think, then features.
I think John was trying to reorganize it, wasn't he?
I believe he was, yes. Charity page features that we've got like here. Map. Not in there, and it's sort of been moved around. And anyway, I mean, I think it's clearly not immediately straightforward. Do we want to just? I mean, should we have a little quick vote on this?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Any further questions or thoughts about it before we vote?
No.
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 Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. There you go. I mean, it sort of needs some exploratory work, really. Anyway, but that's cool. That sorts us out for, yeah, those things. I guess. Yeah, that's good for now. Okay. Yeah, Amal, yeah, Michael and I we had the local support client meeting. We've just been focusing on local support stuff. We've been doing some bits and pieces.
No worries.
Anything going on your side? What's up?
No, I'm waiting for Louisa to finish her college. She's working on a paper.
Cool.
And we're going to be looking at some stuff to do.
Right. Excellent. And so, yeah, you were in the WSO meeting with her and Thomas last night. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. How did that go?
It went well. Surprisingly well.
Yeah. Excellent. Nice one. Yeah. No, we were going to have Thomas was going to join us, and we were going to have a I don't know what it's called now. We were going to have a website one client meeting, but Thomas has been otherwise detained. So yeah, not right now. Okay, cool. I'll catch you unless there's anything else from anyone. I'll catch you guys later.
All right. Bye.
Okay, cheers. Have a good one.
All right, bye for now.